We know there were how many annual feasts? Come on. The internet is waiting for you to answer correctly. How many annual feasts were there? 7. How many in the spring? 4. But how many in the fall? 3. All right. Once we make 7. Name them in order. You're speaking so softly I can't hear you. First one, Passover. Second one, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Third one, Feast of First Fruits. Next one, Feast of Weeks, which we call Pentecost in the New Testament. Number 5, Feast of Trumpets. Number 6, the big one, Day of Atonement. Number 7, Feast of Tabernacles, representing rejoicing in the new world. All those feasts take us from the whole range, or take us through the whole range of salvation. Passover, accepting Christ, it is by his death that we're saved, and resurrection. Passover. Feast of Unleavened Bread, growing, getting sin out of the life. Feast of First Fruits, representing the first of the harvest, which would be followed by the larger harvest, which is the Feast of Weeks. Day of Pentecost, in the day of the disciples. There will be a larger harvest when Jesus Christ comes. Feast of Trumpets, the warning that the Day of Atonement is coming. That began in the 1830s and the 40s, when 1830s and early 40s, when William Miller, the Advent movement, began to spread all over this country. The Day of Atonement, October 22, 1844. We're in that period now. The Feast of Tabernacles, when Jesus comes. All of that. All of those are parts of the plan of salvation. Now we know on the Day of Atonement, Azazel, the goat, you heard the name, has to be destroyed. He's taken away into the wilderness by a strong man. In other words, he cannot resist that strong man. He's taken out of the camp into the wilderness. He cannot come back. Sin is removed symbolically. The Israelites start a brand new religious year. A brand new veil is put between the holy and the most holy. All of this designed to teach us about the plan of salvation in reality, because one day the antitypical Azazel, what's his name? Satan, will be destroyed, and he will never come back, because iniquity shall not rise the second time. I'm trying to tell you, the plan of salvation has several details. They were all developed long before sin occurred. If that's clear, say amen. One of those items was what? Think of our title. Come on. Think of the second coming of Christ, which means the second coming of Christ was part of the plan